It's called Advanced Answering Techniques. So it is three professional people explaining to other people how to answer different questions, a multiple variety of questions. Advanced Answering Techniques.
Hello and welcome to Advanced Answering Techniques. I'm one of your co-hosts. My name is Josh. This is a podcast where we take listener questions out to a banquet, but then when we get home, we get a call to go do emergency surgery, and then we get back home and find that the question has been murdered by a one-armed man, and we're framed for the murder, but we'll stop at nothing until justice is done. Caleb, you were haranguing a crowd down on Main Street, and it sounded like went really well.
Yep.
The crowd agreed with you, and then, as you suggested, destroyed the movie theater playing the 1931 Frankenstein film by James Whale, directed by James Whale. You familiar? I mean, of course you're.
Oh yeah,
familiar with
I know
movie.
that. I know the movie.
Yeah. What do you think was the most motivating point that you made?
The most motivating point was just be like, mobs get a bad rap.
Yeah.
And this movie is part of why mobs get a bad rap.
It really generated a lot of antipathy towards mob violence.
Yeah. Well, just mobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're thinking more about mobs, less about the violence. Just kind of like more kind of soft-hearted, good-willed mob.
Yeah, mobs. Just, a big mob of people.
I see.
The general, we don't know if it's a violent mob until they do some stuff. And I will say, I was kind of speaking metaphorically.
Yeah.
But I didn't make that very clear, and I did get pretty specific.
And you were pointing at the theater a lot. Okay.
I think there were some missteps. Like it went well, as in the crowd, the mob responded very strongly to my suggestions, my ideas.
That feels good to feel like you got people's attention. They understood what you were saying, at least somewhat.
Yeah. Well, they understood it's like, I don't know. They were taking it very literally. And I got excited too, and I didn't put on the brakes soon enough.
Yeah.
I think I probably could have stopped.
Oh, but maybe you got a little drunk on the power kind of
tipsy.
situation. Tipsy, not drunk.
I got tipsy on the power. Buzz. I got a little buzzed on the power, and I didn't say stop soon enough. So we did end up taking that place down.
Something
brick by brick.
Something that I heard, and I don't know, maybe this wasn't you or maybe some other people are sort of capitalizing on the situation, is that there were pallets of pitchforks and torches kind of placed around.
Yeah.
And it's like, where did those come from?
Well, I mean, this is I mean, where did they come from? Truly, that is still a question in my mind.
So you don't know where they came from.
I'm so
somebody
curious.
else must have been.
Oh man, I just don't even know where they came from. But I thought they would be useful in the moment. Why not use them as a kind of concrete way to connect with the metaphor?
And just to be clear, you thought that they would be useful in the moment. Did you? That wasn't premeditated in any way. That was
no. It was just like
spur of
you just looked around. You're like, oh, that's
like
weird.
There's a mob. Oh, crazy!
Grab those and go over there.
Torches and torches and stuff all around, and it was it was like, look, they've made a Frankenstein of cinema.
Right.
It's all this cobbled together.
It's what they take this film and that film, and then they cut them together.
Let's go with. We don't want an evil Frankenstein in town.
Right. Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Frankenstein himself
he's not exactly
really
a good
the
guy.
monster. I don't think we need to get into it.
Igor's kind of a problem because if everything had gone according to plan, Frankenstein's plan even, it might have been okay. But Igor messes up the good brain, takes the bad brain.
He gets an abnormal brain.
Yes. And so maybe it is Igor. And look, Igor does look... Besides besides the monster, Igor looks most monstrous.
Most like him. He does look quite monstrous, and that doesn't get quite enough. I think it's like people are always like, well, there's obviously you go Frankenstein's monster, but then maybe Frankenstein's the monster, but actually maybe Igor's
the monster. He's a monster. At least we know that much.
That's definitely true.
So it was fun, but
good weekend.
We'll be I just don't know where that stuff came from. busy, lots of work. And it's crazy. It is, it's that fascinating dynamic in life where it takes so much longer to build something than take it down. It's so crazy how quickly you can take something down. You could
just a whole movie
when
theater. You look at it, you think they're so solid.
You're downloading something from the internet. It takes forever. You delete it, and it's
gone.
It's gone like that.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
just kind
haven't thought
of
about it that way.
deleted, just emptied the trash on that particular movie theater.
Definitely. I kind of wish we'd just put it in the trash can and waited a
little
if
bit.
It needs to go completely in 30 days because I'm kind of having some regrets. There were some movies that were going to be
Coming
shown
up.
there that I'd like to go see.
Yeah,
but
some
I can't see it anymore.
non-Frankenstein films. What would be at
Too
the
bad.
top of that list?
Non-Frankenstein films.
Yeah, that you wanted to see that
Ooh.
the theater was going to be showing.
Oh man, well Halloween's coming up, so
Yeah.
it kind of limits things, I guess.
Yeah.
Dracula.
Yeah, you were looking forward to Dracula. So you're okay with Dracula?
Yeah, I'm okay with Dracula.
Yeah.
Well, there's not so many mobs in that. That's just kind of a guy and some other guys.
It's
What's his name?
Jonathan
Demon-
Harker.
No, the demon hunter, the doctor.
Van
Helsing.
Van Helsing.
Yeah.
Van Helsing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, not a mob really in that one.
Just one guy.
Yeah.
a couple of guys, not just one, but
Yeah, there's just a couple guys. There's another guy. Oh my gosh, is it Renholm? It's like his other.
Yeah. So
it's Ren something or other.
Renfield.
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 And that's the same-
Dracula's little guy.
in the old movies,
Yeah,
that's the same actor that plays Igor.
that's crazy. So
Yeah.
he's just kind of miscellaneous sidekick guy.
Creepy guy who becomes who's used by a stronger, even
Yeah,
creepier
evil,
guy.
and which in this case is Frankenstein. Maybe he's the real monster. Dracula is definitely the real monster.
Oh yeah, he's the monster. I mean, we see him turn into a bat.
But I mean, there's
Yeah.
you could go because Renfield is the what was it called not the
Thrall. He's
mascot.
the Thrall.
Yeah, the guy that is.
the what do you call
There's
it?
like a specific term I can't remember.
Yeah.
Dracula slave.
Yeah,
The vampire
Well-
thrall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that really, Renfield, there might be another term, but Renfield becomes the technical term for
Okay.
that kind of character.
But he's
Somebody's Renfield.
he's facilitating
Yeah.
Dracula. He's the human.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he has, I guess, such disdain for humans, or
No.
he's promised it,
Power.
immortality and
Yes.
power.
He just gets.
So it's like maybe that's the more monstrous thing. Ultimately, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Is like the
yeah,
human
no,
who's
it's a-
willing to, facilitate the
Yep.
murder and blood draining.
Well, I
of-
believe the Draculas, the vampires, all used to be people, and they just got
Yeah.
a bad,
But this guy's.
some bad soup.
But this guy, yeah, it was bad soup. That's how that happened.
I don't know.
initially.
It was some
Yeah.
bad thing they ate or took in or got. I don't know. Demon soup.
Some blood soup. Maybe
Oh,
they
boy.
accidentally ate some blood soup.
Yeah.
Got a taste for it. Gabe, you actually posted a video on Al Jazeera about how we maybe we need to rethink the easygoing attitude that we have about trees, because apparently everyone agrees that there should be limitations placed on trees when it comes to their leaves and branches. But then when it comes to their roots, nobody's thinking about how much of a hassle it is if you're working on some kind of project, maybe down like in an underground kind of
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
And then there just aren't really good rules that anyone seems to follow about what the roots of trees can do down there.
Yeah, I mean, it's shocking what we'll just let slide beneath our very feet.
Yeah, it's like the Wild West of trees underground.
Yeah. And I mean, it's extremely troubling once you get down there to see the greed of trees that they just are relentlessly
Rapacious.
just snatching up as much ground as possible without really a care for what I might want to do underground.
Have you ever
how I
noticed?
might want to get somewhere.
Which is your least favorite route? I've got to think it's got to be the taproot.
Taproot's pretty bad because that one goes down, low.
Right.
Right? That's the
Yeah,
longest,
it's
deepest route.
Yeah, but I thought spreading out would be the worst for you.
Yeah, I mean,
You're not going to try to tunnel right under a tree, are you?
No, like I'll have that understand, but there is a point where I'm like always surprised. Like I'll be like, well, okay, the best path for this thing that I'm doing underground is going to be I don't know why I'm really withholding what I'm doing because we talked about it before.
Right.
Let's
But-
not say though.
Let's not say. But, I'll be like, well, the best path is right under this tree. I'll just need to go down, another 10 feet or something, say. And so I go down 10 feet, and then I start cruising right under that tree. And lo and behold, even though I thought all of my calculations would be accurate, there's still a taproot root bundle right in my path.
Right.
For my tunnel. Whoops.
Well, oh, geez. Yeah, I mean, have you ever noticed that the size of the roots is related to how big the tree is?
Is that true? I've heard that.
But it's inverse actually. The bigger the tree, the smaller the roots.
Oh, really?
But there's more of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in a sense, it's kind of breaks out even that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, we've got one Spotlightify comment. That's from Justin. Justin says, this was on episode 101, Wild Animals. Quote, Jamie, can you pull that up? End quote, laughing, crying face. That easily ranks best Caleb's interruption on 2025.
Caleb's
wow.
top interruption of 2025. There's even 2 months to go.
Holy
So
that was the
thanks
best
for the
one.
vote of confidence
Ooh.
in Caleb,
Yeah.
Justin.
Yeah.
How do
You don't
I-
think Caleb could top that?
Maybe
for-
it is like a challenge.
Maybe it is. Maybe he's throwing down the gauntlet.
Yeah.
That was your best interruption. Caleb, Jamie, can you pull
Baba
that up?
Booey?
It's pretty good.
It's a good one too.
It's
I don't.
The spirit of Jamie pull that up. It's from known broadcasting previous, in a different
Yeah.
show
Yeah.
than ours.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's pretty good.
Thanks.
Maybe throughout this episode, maybe you'll have other opportunities to
Interrupt
do
it other
something-
ways. Yeah,
interrupt
we'll
it.
see. I don't know.
Just see how it goes.
we'll see. I was kind of trying not to do that this time, but that makes me feel like I should just go.
Right. Justin's kind of giving you carte blanche to follow your best instincts.
Well, I mean, how can you argue with crying laughing face emoji?
That
Oh,
it goes a
man.
long way.
Ultimately.
I mean, angry pointing emoji.
Is that you would
Cowboy
just-
hat guy emoji.
That's an
That's how you
opportunity.
argue with the crying laughing emojis. You send another kind of argumentative emoji.
You could get on there and do that. Just get on there and make that
The
comment.
guy with like the censored box with the swears.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the one I was
Angry.
thinking of.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good
That's
one.
a really solid one. We have, as it turns out, a question from Justin himself
What?
this week. That's our question.
This week?
Yes.
That's very good.
This is the last Justin question that we have. We have an email that he wrote as kind of a like a thanks for the at this point years of advanced answering techniques that we'll soon be saying goodbye to.
Very nice.
So Justin's not done with the podcast at this point. Although it does seem that in general people are done with the podcast.
Okay, yeah.
It was interesting because you're like, oh, maybe kind of at the end here, people will sort of huddle up
Yeah.
and be like,
Let's show the guys
yeah.
that we love them.
But instead, it's been kind of like
All right.
maybe a more apt metaphor would be rats fleeing a sinking ship.
Oh,
That
okay.
seems to be kind of what's happening.
Right.
Just looking at the stats, prove me wrong. Let's listen to Justin.
Hey guys, sorry for that 3-second delay. I wasn't sure if I was recording or not. I'm about to go into a big meeting presentation on the campus for the company that I've been helping build this piece of software for. We're going to do the kind of first prototype run through, make sure everything's on track. But I work from home usually and have kind of forgotten about like dress code policies. And as I pulled into the parking lot here, I thought for a second, oh shoot, maybe I'm underdressed. It is a corporation, we're going to be talking to the CEO and stuff, and I realized I'm wearing taupe. I'd say this color is taupe. You guys think this is taupe? These taupe Crocs that are a little oversized, no socks, black and white Adidas soccer sweats, and a gray t-shirt that is not dark enough to hide the stains of sweat in my armpits. Mostly just my right armpit. So guys, my question is, why is one of my armpits more sweaty than the other?
Why is one of Justin's armpits more sweaty than the other? I thought it'd be good to, quickly becoming irrelevant, but just to try to explain to Justin that we can't see anything about him right now.
Yeah.
The color of his Crocs. I meant to look up taupe. What is it? Is that a green?
I think it's like khaki.
It's khaki.
Is
Okay,
it kind?
taupe.
Is it kind
Okay.
of like
I have no idea.
beige? I for a second I was like, oh, that's pink, but that's mauve.
I thought it was a description of the texture of his Crocs.
oh,
These are
taupe.
taupe textured?
taupe. Well, yeah, but he did say color. So
I know.
What color are these?
My brain. I have a.
yeah,
You have synesthesia.
I have a cold.
okay.
Taupe. It's gotten. I mean, you don't want a virus like that to get to that point, Caleb, where it's in your brain, because that's what's happening. Then is that you're getting because you're thinking of a color, but then it's becoming a texture,
Oh yeah.
and that's happening deep in the brain.
Yeah. Black and white movies. What texture is that?
Snakeskin.
Pretty.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's more grainy, definitely. The black and white ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see the grain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you feel like if you licked the film, it would be like a cat's tongue.
Yeah,
On
when
your
you
tongue.
when you lick every time I've ever licked a cat's tongue.
Every time you French
Ugh.
kiss a cat,
Gross. Not again.
Yeah.
I forgot about this part.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to
I
it.
thought this would be nice, but then I forgot.
Really harsh reminder about why making out with a cat sucks.
Yeah. Or film. You know.
or
or films.
macking on some black and white. Macking on that white and black. But I will defer to Justin's artist training on
Yeah.
the color thing.
I would assume
I'd
that
say
he
that
knows.
he probably knows. Because if we're gonna say that he doesn't know what taupe is, are we gonna trust him on black and white Adidas
Yeah.
Right.
sports pants?
Yeah.
Right.
Or even the color gray.
Right.
Dark enough color gray to not that this one shows sweat stains.
Yeah.
And
so
what-
I'm imagining it's a heather.
Yeah.
And what is even like they say it's monochrome, black
Yeah.
and white, but
Yeah.
but it's black and white, monochrome,
Yeah.
mono
Yeah.
one color.
What are we talking about?
What are we? Just
that
be
actually
real
makes
with
sense.
me. You know, if we're gonna have a monochrome film, I want it to just be black.
Well, I think I think that's one way that we can show our support. Just make black films.
Yeah, straight up, just
Yeah.
pure black.
Yeah.
just like the profile pictures. that
Right.
People like.
Yes.
Black squares.
Yeah.
Black films.
Like Snakes
Just-
on a Plane.
Imagine what
Snakes
you
on a plane.
listen.
Or maybe any Spike Lee joint.
Spike Lee,
Yeah.
do the right thing.
Listen to the film and imagine what you could be seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, that's interesting.
That sounds a lot like something else we were talking about recently. But after 102 episodes,
Yeah.
it gets a little fuzzy.
Who
Oh,
can
yeah.
say? Who can say? Do you guys have any immediate ideas about what might be? It seems like there's something physiological. I want to say that I have an idea about this, about how this might work. But I think we should entertain any other ideas.
Okay.
That you guys might have. Why does Justin have one armpit?
Guilty.
Yeah, you think he's? Oh, that's a show of guilt.
One side is more guilty than the other. And
Sweating more.
just what jumps out to
Yeah,
me
yeah.
is that the right side of his body has been up to some stuff that his
Yeah.
left side is.
Yep.
is
When you know
saying, I
that's-
am not complicit in this. I have not taken part in.
You know, the
in any of
left
this."
brain controls the right, the
This is exactly
right
this
side
is my
of your
this is what I was
body,
going to
so-
say.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that's a good entree into what I was thinking, which is that so Justin is an artist who's working in a corporate setting, right?
Wow.
He has so he
I never thought about it that way.
So his right side is going to be connected to his left brain, which is like the organizational, like executive function, the tool grasping side of the brain. But the more open sort of associative, artistic side of the brain is the right side of the brain, which controls the left side of the body. So I was thinking, is Justin in a situation where he feels out of his artistic depth, and that's causing the left side of his brain to work harder and generating sweat somehow, anxiety on the right side of his body?
Yes.
Yes. It is.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say hormone imbalance too, but that could be downstream of this other stuff you're talking about here. You know,
Yeah.
these ideas you have in your head, they can travel into your body, into your armpits, and then out.
Right.
Or,
Yeah.
you know.
You're saying, you're saying it's so when you have like an artistic idea that it goes into your brain, but then it's got to come out somewhere.
Yeah.
Like the idea obviously goes into the brain. That's like we agree that that's happening
Through
for
the
sure.
ear, yeah.
Sometimes through the ear.
Sometimes through
Stomach.
the nose.
Stomach.
Maybe through the eyes. Somehow
Yeah.
there's an inlet where idea gets in, and then it's there, and it's like, well, where is it going to go? It's
Can't
gotta,
stay here.
Can't stay there forever. It's got to come out.
Oh, yeah.
And so then that's what sweat is ultimately.
Can be, yeah. It
Yeah.
could come out as a painting, drawing, sweat.
So
Okay.
if it's not, so it's like getting backed up.
pent up.
Leaking creativity.
Interesting. So what you're saying, so the left side of the brain, he's got all these extra ideas in the left side of the brain. They don't stay just in the
too
left
full.
side, or the right side of the brain rather. They go over to the left side, and then that comes out through the right side because of the control.
Right.
Is that what happens?
It's
or
getting
is it
too
some
full.
other.
It's getting too full, and so you're not able to. This is honestly just like a speaking to Justin's amazing creative
Right.
ability.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that it's getting his head is so full of creative ideas that he can't draw or paint or mold
Yeah.
or
What
Draw.
would be some other
pastel, charcoal,
trace?
trace. He can't do any of that stuff fast enough to get the ideas
Scratch
out. So they start
with a
pouring.
fingernail, like
Yeah.
scratching with the finger. Yeah.
Yeah. Graven.
Engrave.
Engrave.
Yeah.
So
Now
he
you
can't
sounded
do.
like Frankenstein.
Oh yeah, grave. Yeah, the dead. Yeah.
I guess it's just
And a
that
brain, a bad brain in that one too.
bad-
that's true.
Graves and bad brains. Shoot.
there's all kinds of bad brain stuff going on. I guess it's just the season that's doing it to us. It's
It
making
gets
us think about
creepy.
all this kind of stuff. It's October, real liminal period.
Liminal. Yeah. That's always what I say about October.
Liminal
But-
and liminal.
I was
Sweet,
wondering-
Good drink.
A little bit of lemon,
Ooh.
a little bit of lime.
Liminal.
Sprite. Sprital. Sprite.
I was wondering though, because he said sweat stains, and to me that implies
Okay, interesting.
lots of previous
Yeah.
action
Yeah.
has taken place on this
On this shirt.
on this shirt. I just mean because I know that sweat stains can refer to like when you are actively sweating,
Yeah.
and it's like darkening. You know, like it's wet.
Yeah, but
Under
that
your
doesn't seem like a
armpits. But
stain.
that's not
exactly.
a stain,
Yeah.
right? That is just
The best way to figure out that,
marking of some kind.
Yeah.
and it's
Sweat marking.
Yeah.
It's hard to even see
And we
sweat
should call it that.
stains on a gray shirt. Like they best show up if you're
Old-
trying to get sweat stains and you want to see them.
Yeah.
White shirt.
Well, I
gonna
would
get kinda
say that
yellow.
the stains, the yellowing that happens from actual stains, like a long, like an existent stain, is going to be yellow on a white shirt. That won't show up as much on a gray shirt, but then the active
Yeah.
marking,
The
that
active
happens,
marking.
it does
Yeah.
show up more on a gray heather T-shirt.
Yeah.
This could be a situation, of course, famously, Justin lies. Maybe he's
True.
just using the wrong word, and it's some kind of tricky lie that he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which he's done a lot of.
And we know creative people. This is what this guy.
This is how they experience the world.
They tend to lie.
These creatives,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they live in a world of fiction and artifice.
Yeah. So yeah, so I don't hold it against Justin completely, but I would like to train him.
Train and
Yeah.
What would you see? Let's just go over some of the basics of that training. What would be step one?
Step
Getting him trained.
one, Justin.
Yeah.
Wear a gourd for a week.
Okay. Now is that kind of standard gourd usage, or are you thinking he's going to place the gourd in more of an underarm position?
Well, I think one gourd should go.
Oh, so multiple gourds.
Yeah,
Okay. Multiple gourds.
multiple gourd. Well, it's Justin. He's a multiple gourd kind of guy.
Yeah.
But not,
you look
not
at him-
for the plot, not for the main spot. That spot.
Yeah.
What I do is I get 2 gourds, smaller one, put in the main spot.
Right.
Bigger one I'd reserve
Yeah.
for the armpit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, so the training there, that is just to get you into that primal zone, so we can
Primal.
see.
Yeah.
You're also maybe a little more vulnerable and transparent.
Definitely.
Which
And
helps
you're
with
not,
truth.
Your mind isn't even thinking about sweat at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you get to see like, whoa, he's not even worried about getting stains on a shirt because there's no shirt.
Right.
So he he's gourding for about a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then after he's done after
Justin
that,
went a gourding.
Justin went a gourding, and he did ride. Mhm.
Yep. So after that, then
Sword
put a-
and pistol by his side.
yeah, actually, I will say you are going to feel vulnerable, so do equip yourself. And that part is fine. Whatever weapons you can find, it would be better if you could get like a traditional, like what are those spear chucking things
Mm-hmm.
called?
Atlatl.
An atlatl. If you could get an atlatl, that'd be good. But if all you got is a sword or a gun,
Yeah.
go for that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, but you're right. You do want to kind of cut with the grain. You're
Mm-hmm.
living in a primitive state.
Yeah.
Stay primitive.
And this
Yeah.
is to get him to be more truthful.
More truthful.
More truthful.
Okay.
Yeah. And then put a shirt. We're going to add clothes back on little by little.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're going to go 1 week.
Do you mean
just
like one
gourd.
piece of clothing at a time, or like
Well,
a
if you
little bit
shut
of
up
each
for a
piece
moment
of
and I
clothing?
can tell you what I
Okay.
mean.
Just thought, yeah. Okay, sorry.
It's something like
Going to add one sock the next week.
Okay, the full sock.
Full sock on your foot.
Yeah,
yeah,
Keeping the gourd.
duh,
right.
Yeah. Another sock next week.
yeah.
And then we're going to put some, what are those? A garter.
Yep.
One garter.
One garter.
And then the next week, another garter.
So
Yeah.
that's going to be a tough week. You're going to have one sock that's behaving itself, staying up, and one sock that is just doing whatever it wants.
And I have to
Exactly.
say, I don't know if the garter is something that I would typically associate with truth telling.
No?
Because when you say, man wearing socks with garters,
Yeah.
I think about
He's got a little
maybe
secret.
a lawyer that I wouldn't trust.
Yeah.
Like something like that, old timey
I was just
mob
thinking-
lawyer.
I was
This
just
mob
thinking
lawyer,
it's like,
he's appointed. He's
Yeah,
he's interested in some of the same things you are, Caleb.
yeah,
mob.
yeah.
yeah.
I was thinking what you were going to say was that the garter helps the sock lie about
It
its
does.
composure.
It does. I
and
think.
that it's like acting like it's a sock that stays up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really not.
Yeah.
It needs a garter.
Well, but maybe he's also learning that the truth needs support.
yeah.
Maybe
Well, and also
there's
he's got
something
nothing
like
to
that.
cover the garter, so everyone can see
Right.
that the sock
That's
needs
true.
a garter.
You're telling the
Once we
truth.
get pants involved, we're gonna go garterless.
Okay.
Sort of, yeah, 2 steps forward, 1 step back
Yeah.
at a certain point.
Eventually, you'll end up with a shirt, and you'll get the sweat on
Mm-hmm.
there, and then you'll get to just accept it,
Mhm.
not lie about it.
Not lie about it. And at this point, because it's in some ways you've aligned your, I suppose, chakras.
Yes.
And so now your lying and your truth telling chakras have come into balance.
Mhm.
And then the sweat will disperse evenly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that the basic idea? Is that
Basic
something-
idea,
Yeah.
but you are going to want to be careful that first week after you've aligned the chakras.
Mhm.
And it's all in balance because it still could be a lot all at once, and you might have just sweat literally shooting out of your armpits and propelling you up into the air like those hovercraft.
Oh, yeah.
things,
It's
those,
like-
those toys people play with on lakes.
It's like a
Because
massive,
water by itself isn't fun enough.
Yeah.
Right.
No, yeah, it isn't. And thank God that we finally have something like that, so we could finally enjoy water with just the things that shoot
Yeah.
that kind of jet water out from our feet.
Yeah,
but
they
no,
shoot- no.
no. He's talking about an actual thing, but He's just using it as a metaphor.
okay,
But
yeah.
we did go off on a little tangent.
A
Just
little bit.
Because we have been kind of firm on the idea that water is not fun by itself.
Well, I don't believe that. People in the world believe that. There's all these things people do to make water more fun, but water is super fun
I think it's fun.
just by itself. Just your body and
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's already fun.
Yeah.
Just but yeah, so that's and obviously staying hydrated is going to be a challenge during this.
Yeah, you're going to
This
want to
time.
have an IV.
Yeah, some kind of at least you'll need that to resort to. You probably want a fistula
Yeah.
installed just so that
Definitely.
for ready access
And
to
that
water.
fistula isn't going to be intravenous. It's just going to put a bunch of water all in your body. And that's fine. It'll work somewhat.
Is there a reason? I guess I'm getting a little lost there because I feel like it could be intravenous
If you're installing
might-
it.
Fistula. I don't know if can a fistula be intravenous?
I think they are.
Oh, I thought they were just ports into the body.
Well, they are, but sometimes
the
they're
body.
ports into the body, like into a vein, so that you don't have to like always go back and reestablish you just have an existing.
Dealer's choice. You choose what fistula you want, Justin.
All right. If you want one that's effective or ineffective,
Well, this one,
Up to
no,
you.
you could just pump water into your body, and it wouldn't
I would
actually
say-
hurt you. You wouldn't want to do too much.
Well, it would-
but
I think it would be bad, right?
I mean,
That
at
would
a
be
certain
bad.
point,
you can just absorb it.
you would ultimately probably absorb it, but it depends on how much. You said pumping water into the body.
Yeah.
That's maybe the point at which it becomes a problem. Like
Yeah.
just into your fat or into your your
Just, I was
layers
thinking
of your
your
epidermis.
your abdomen, your abdomen
Yeah.
cavity.
Oh,
I was
so
thinking
you're just saying
make
do
a
a
fistula
fistula that
over
goes-
your belly button,
Right,
and then you
yeah.
can
Oh
just kind of take like a garden hose and
This is-
just hook it up.
This is interesting because that's not such a bad idea because obviously we do absorb most of our water from our colon. So if getting even more directly right there, that does make sense.
I think that's good. We land there. It all
And
makes
then-
sense.
And this will help Justin be more truthful.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
Well, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
well, actually, that's just helping him not die from the effects of aligning his chakras, which are
Right.
now causing him to, according to Caleb, spray water out of his armpits at such a rate that he will lift off the ground and levitate.
but become
Didn't say
dehydrated
that
in the
it
process.
it would definitely happen.
But it could. We have to be prepared. So
Yep.
go ahead, get the fistula before you need it.
Yeah, you do not want to be in a
Oh, man.
situation where fistula is
What is it?
necessary.
You
And
don't
you
wanna-
are without.
You don't want to go to the doctor and explain everything you've done, and him go, "Well, do you have your fistula?"
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
go, "I didn't get it." And he goes, "Oh," he smacks his
He
head.
said, "You
Yeah.
align." He goes, "You
God.
aligned your chakras without getting a fistula."
I gotta go see this doctor. I gotta go see this guy.
He works at the emergency room.
I just thought when you were talking about the garden hose, I pictured the nozzle on the fistula being like a hose
Yeah.
nozzle.
Yeah,
That was
that's good. And you so
entertaining.
like
and then you can change it to be like jet
Jet,
or
yeah.
shower.
Yeah,
or flood. I like
Umbilicus.
I like the one that says
flood.
flood.
Yeah,
flood.
that one's good.
Flat,
Flat is good.
vertical.
Yeah. Oh, don't do vertical. That'll-
Yeah, no, that's painful
Okay.
in that particular area.
Yeah, and then it's like and then it's cool because you are hooking yourself up by your umbilicus to your house. So your house is kind of like your mom.
Yeah. Now your house is your mom.
What's cooler than that?
So that is cool. I mean, I think we all kind of think of our house as our mom anyway, but this is a way to really experience that. It's
Yeah.
just a side benefit.
Yeah, and like your house, and then like if you go further up the stream, it's like your city.
Yeah.
Just like the guys who manage the water
Yeah.
at the water plant,
Yeah.
There.
they are your mom.
Yeah. Those guys are your mom too. The whole city is your mom. The guys that work at the water treatment plant, power and water, they're your mom too.
Yeah.
Guys, anything else that we need to kind of I mean, this is not that surprising to me. I heard this question and I thought, what are we going to do? How long can we really make this question last? So we're kind
We're
of
doing pretty good, I think.
Well, this is pretty
and
fast.
remind me what the question was.
Question was, why is one side of my body sweating
sweatier
so
than
much
the
more?
other.
Why is
Yeah.
one armpit
Yeah.
so much more sweaty?
No, I think
Yeah.
it does. I think there are. Yeah, I mean, these are all that's a worthy. Sorry, there's so much sun in my eyes
Yeah,
right now.
sorry.
So it's
Oh, yeah.
okay. It's just never happened before.
we can do something about it.
But I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to mention it, and but it did.
It
It
popped
is-
out.
It is preventing
Kinda like-
me from.
Okay,
And
well,
I am very truly sorry to have mentioned it. I caused an avalanche.
any better? No.
No,
Josh,
I can slouch and it's good.
Josh just knocked all over all of his Funko Pops.
I didn't even see those up there.
Is that a David Lynch Funko Pop?
It's been a tough week.
I'm a limited edition. I'm anyway. But yeah, I think that that's a worthy avenue to pursue. Caleb's treatment. I don't know. It sounds like it's probably what 12, 13, 14 steps, something like that.
It seemed
Yeah.
go back
is
and,
good.
Yeah, or just use AI to
Yeah.
figure out how many steps.
And
It's
then,
easy.
And then, yeah, I mean, I think it could be also that maybe you need to confess more
Yeah.
with your
It
right
could
side.
be guilt.
It could be. I'm
One
gonna
th-
stick with that. I
Yeah,
think.
that's it'll kind of it's the same principle of artistic ideas.
Yeah.
Getting blocked up on one side. If you're it
or
will.
I guess an alternative plan could be commit this. If you're just concerned about the imbalance, just do the same sort of sins on the left side,
Right. So
that it's just equal
yes,
on both sides.
So it'll be coming out both sides.
and
more
you won't
even.
feel like maybe that's not going to feel better, but you'll at least not be concerned about the imbalance at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It won't be as you'll just look like a completely sweaty mess rather
Right.
than some kind of freak.
Right. It's going to be like, what has this guy been up to with his whole body, rather than
What is this guy up to with that half of
with
his
just
body?
what's
one
this guy's
side.
right side up to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
The I think it could also. I was also wondering if it could just be when you're putting on deodorant. You've got if you're right-handed. I'm not sure that Justin is right-handed.
He's creative. He could be
He
left-handed.
could be left-handed. He's such a creative person.
Yeah.
He could be as creative as, say, a Jimi Hendrix
Sinister.
or a
Sir Paul
Ben
McCartney.
Shapiro. He when he's applying on the left side, he's got this really capable, able hand,
Yeah.
and it's applying properly. So over years and years of applying really well with
Yeah.
the right hand, now the ducts, the sweat glands on this side have been so filled up over time that they're just clogged and
Clogged up.
hardly worth working at all.
Yeah.
But then with his weak, limited left hand, he comes over
Right.
and just barely is able
Yeah.
to do it at all.
barely even
Yeah.
clogging up.
You're
his
barely
gonna
clogging up
glands.
the pores at all, the glands on that
And
side.
to solve this, you're going to want to buy this cool device, and it holds two. You have to buy two
Yeah.
sticks
Now
of
listen.
deodorant,
Let
Do
me
you
guess
have to
who
buy
sells
two?
it.
Yeah.
but it's called the deodorant dip.
Mm-hmm.
And
you can just
you,
do dips.
You put the deodorant in these little sockets that hold it, and then
Yeah.
you put your arms up and you kind of dip
You
into
dip
it
down
and
to
kind
it.
of
Yeah.
sweep over. Dip and it's called the deodorant dip and sweep. So that's maybe an idea that you
It's
Yeah.
and there's another and there's an addition to that, which is that you can also get the deodorant dip, sweep, and spread, and that spreads it on too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a little deodorant knife.
It's just
A little
they
bu-
call it a
it's-
deodorant knife. It's just a butter knife.
It's just a butter knife, but it's made out of a metal that actually kind of it charges the particles of the
Right.
deodorant to work even better.
Well, that's the thing is they-
without clogging.
Gabe says it's just a butter knife, which is like
just a butter
crazy. It is a
The
butter
shape
knife.
is a butter.
It's a
knife.
butter knife, but to say it's just a butter knife is selling it so short.
Oh,
it's like this is the one that's promoted, and we have a spokesman, a famous spokesman, and so it's like, yeah, you could just use a butter knife, but are you really sure?
Yeah.
Why is this something is this something that you want to take a chance with?
Look, we made the people making these knives were thought they were going to be used for butter, and the people making these knives, even though they look exactly the same, knew they were going to be used for deodorant.
Right.
And so what is that okay?
Yeah.
Is that okay to
And
use
that they were
something
thinking-
that different for, to use it to not use it like it was thought of by people who made it?
One of the biggest problems in modern life is that in our scientific materialist mindset, we don't imagine telos.
Yeah.
We don't imagine an end to which things are done and accomplished. That
Yeah.
helps focus sort of spiritual energies and everything into alignment with an ultimate goal.
Right.
So if you've got somebody who's just making a butter knife and they're not thinking, well, this is going to be used in someone's armpit.
Yeah.
And to spread on
Yeah.
the deodorant properly, then I mean, that's not a chance that, again, is it a chance that you want to take?
Well, yeah, and
They're
I will
not teleologically focused.
I will say it's not. You don't use it with your hand because then you get right back into the
yeah,
same problem.
problem.
Yeah.
The butter knife is clamped to the dip
Yeah.
stick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. Sorry.
It's not exactly a dipstick,
Dipstick,
but that's
no.
one thing that it kind of when we're talking with people
Yeah.
on the ground at the factory, that we are definitely calling it a dipstick.
We're trying to get through it quickly, so sometimes I'll even call it a D stick, and I'll just call it a D knife too. And so just to get through it quickly, so we can talk about it. A
Does
lot of
the
other
D
good
stand
stuff.
for deodorant or dip?
Depends on.
It's. I mean, when I'm saying it, the thing I'm definitely thinking dip.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
me.
I'm thinking deodorant when I say the knife
But I think
one.
I think it could work
but
either way.
Okay.
It's not a big deal. No one has really brought it up. No one has problems understanding what we're talking about when we're at the factory talking to them about it.
And it's so much fun to be at the factory because we're just firing on all cylinders and everybody.
I get in there.
like this.
Yeah.
because it's so loud.
Yeah, there's huge fans.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah.
I love Jerry's attitude is so he's got such a
Is he a positive guy?
he's very positive, but he's
Yeah.
very pragmatic and straightforward, and I love dealing with him.
Oh, me too.
He's always got some kind of comment about what I chosen to wear or the way that my hair is.
I know. Well, he cuts right through
Right
it.
through
You
it.
know, like a knife through deodorant.
Yeah.
Anything else we need to deal with right here at the end, guys? We do have a quick
I
radio
have
play
this
we need to
radio
do.
play that I wrote.
Okay,
this
this
week.
that's
radio
so
play
cool that actually
week.
I'm excited to see if this goes in kind of a different direction.
You want to set it up at all, Caleb?
Yeah, it's actually, I'll let Josh do my.
That part of it,
Yeah, you set it up, Josh, because I think I kind of worked on it with Josh, and
we worked together, but ultimately Caleb was in a fugue state while he was, so it makes sense that you wouldn't exactly remember.
I was like, I told Josh, okay, write down every other word I say, and I just went.
That was hard
Wow.
for me, and I can't be confident that I didn't get some of the words out of order because
I'll
we
let
were
you
moving
know.
fast. Yeah. This is from the Toy Story movie, and so I guess Caleb had just watched it with his kids recently and was thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And who wants to be Woody? Who wants to be Buzz?
Gabe
Got
should
it.
be Buzz Lightyear because he
Okay,
loves
that's
Buzz
true. I
Lightyear.
always
And I'm
did
going to
love
be
Buzz.
Woody because I like wood.
Woody is a cowboy who's in a premarital relationship with a shepherdess toy. Is this a toy that anyone has ever seen? Bo Peep. Anyway, because of his position of power, he apparently has a non-marital relationship with this other toy. We're not led to believe that they're married in any way. Anyway, Woody's status is threatened when a spaceman toy is given to Andy, who's a little boy who apparently, we hope, doesn't know about the fornication that's occurring between his toys. This is strongly suggested. And the spaceman toy, this is Buzz, and he is crazy. Most of the other toys seem to understand that they're toys and accept this. Why doesn't Buzz understand this? He, until very recently, lived in a box. Also, assuming that a Bo Peep toy exists, Why does Andy have it? He's a boy. Anyway, Woody and Buzz are having a fight.
Hey, Space Ranger, chew on this.
Woody tries to smash Buzz with a big mallet, and he almost does, but Buzz steps aside at the last second because he's looking at himself in a toy mirror and wants a better look.
What?
The big mallet bounces on a little trampoline and whips back and hits Woody in the crotch.
That stings.
Are you all right?
I got hit somewhere sensitive by the mallet.
The crotch is a sensitive area for your type of person? As a space ranger, it's not sensitive for me.
It's a very vulnerable place.
That is what makes a space ranger so much more powerful. I'm nigh invulnerable.
Yeah, but apparently you're not capable of reproduction.
I'm not sure. It's not part of my mission.
I know I said they were in a fight. This isn't really a fight, but it kind of is. It kind of is.
I've decided, Buzz, that you're not really a threat to me.
I'm glad we can find a way to peacefully coexist.
Woody sent out an email to all the other toys and told them that Buzz was weird and asexual, and the toys later asked Buzz about this. And so now is the time when maybe we could, like, using that as sort of a backdrop, we could kind of improvise it. Maybe different toys are talking to Buzz and asking him about his whole thing.
Yeah. Okay, so like, I don't know. What if we do? What about Slinky Dog?
Well, yeah,
Slink. My name's Slinky Dog.
Slinky Dog.
Is that right? No, that's kind of right.
Let's just think Ernest.
It's close there. Ernest T. Bass.
No, Ernest P. Worrell.
Ernest T. Worrell.
P. Worrell.
Ernest P. Bass.
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
Ernest P. Bass.
Ernest P. Bass.
Yeah, sorry.
So, hey, Buzz.
Know what I mean?
Hey, Buzz. How's it going?
Hi, Slink.
I'm just wondering, being a dog and all.
It's going good. How are you?
Good.
Good. Glad
after
to hear
this.
it.
Good after this. I was just wondering, but Mr. Buzz Lightyear, if you, how do you persist?
Well, I have my mission directives, and I spend my entire day trying to accomplish those directives.
Okay, that's not exactly what I meant. How does your race continue?
Well, we are trained from a very young age in the Space Force, and then we are given a mission, and we do everything we can to accomplish that mission.
Okay, but what I mean is, like, how are there new light years, man?
Well, the
How are there new
recruiters for
Buzz
Space Force
No,
are very effective.
That's not what I mean. I mean, like, before they're recruited, where are they? Where are those guys from? How did you get those guys? Because I see that I just noticed that your genes are, should I say, lacking.
He's the narrator. I just wanted to come in as the narrator, and the narrator says is just talking about some things related to this about how Buzz Lightyear doesn't wear jeans. He just has some kind of space pant. It's like armor.
And I know you don't wear jeans. I know you wear kind of armor there. But what I mean is, in that area, the jean area, top, kind of
legs.
middle, between your legs. I don't see anything between your legs.
Well, that's because everything is properly covered according to Space Force requirements.
So there is
uniform
something-
requirements.
There is something under there, though. Because Woody said that.
kind of.
Woody's kind of.
Yes, I can answer that question in the positive. Yes, there is something there.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay. Because Woody was saying that you didn't understand the pain that he felt when you hit him in the crotch with a big wooden mallet. Because I guess you guys were having a fight of some sort.
Well, every time I've been hit in that area, I've been amply protected by my Space Force uniform,
So you have a cup.
and it's
You're wearing a cup all the time. You wear a cup every
Basically-
single day of your life.
Yes, more like a thimble.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. That is,
Then after this
I
conversation,
think it's Space Command. Is it or
well, they're trying to. It maybe is Space Command, not
What
Space
is it?
Force, and also they're trying to defeat the evil Emperor Zurg.
Zurg? That's the
Yeah.
only like Buzz Lightyear lore that I know, and
Yeah.
that there are lesbians.
Space
It's
Command.
the other one.
Yeah, yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it Space Command?
Space Command. Did we say? Would I
I
say
don't
something
know.
different?
No,
Space
I-
Force.
I
but
was saying
Space Force
Space
is
Force.
the real
Space
world,
Command.
real life.
But that's
thing.
Trump.
Yeah, that's Trump.
But then, but it's Space. Is it Space Command anyway?
Slinky then went and talked to the other animals. He was telling them all about his weird conversation with Buzz and the legend of Buzz's weird problems and how he's not like all the other animals or toys rather are sort of set up in a certain way where they understand and respect reproductive abilities that apparently Buzz doesn't have. And do we want to go on from there? Is there anything else we need to explore here, or is that kind of
I
take
think
care of it?
Yeah, I think that about covers it.
Well, I think while Josh was saying that, what you would see in the movie
Okay, yeah.
is like a montage of Slinky Dog, of Slinky Dog, like using a dry erase board and
Yeah.
markers
Yeah.
to like draw the like what is it? What's the man? The Vitruvian man.
The
Vitruvian.
Vitruvian man, but it's like Buzz Lightyear, and then he has a pointer.
He has a
and he's-
toy,
But then,
he
like,
has
yeah.
a toy
But then-
that's a little laser pointer
Yeah.
guy.
But then,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, and he's
Mr.
pointing
Potato Head is like standing like in front of the camera, in front of the spot, so
Yeah.
you don't see.
Yeah,
you
so you
actually
don't see
You
the
don't actually
spot.
see it. That's good. The
Yeah.
back of his head.
Yeah,
is,
and
is-
and then his like you see like his eyes like pop out.
Yeah,
or something.
at a
You know, he's
certain
like,
point.
like he's
Yep.
really
a
surprised.
cup, and his
Yeah.
eyes pop out. Yeah.
It's more like a thimble.
More like a thimble. That's
It's more like a
Slinky
thimble.
Dog.
I can't do it, Don Rickles, but geez,
Oh,
if I
yeah.
could.
Oh man, he's which one is he? The
He's
penguin?
potato. He's Potato Head.
Is
He's
he
Don
Mr.
Rickles.
Potato Head? Is
I
that
think
Don
he is.
Rickles?
I think it is.
I don't remember.
I
We can
don't
look it
think
up.
so. Wasn't it the Seinfeld couple and Jerry
Yeah, I
What?
think it's the Seinfeld.
No,
couple.
no,
I think it's
you're
No,
right.
Stiller.
Estelle
She is
is
Oh, yeah, yeah.
she's Mrs. Potato Head, but I think
It's
it's Don. I
Don.
think it's Don Rickles.
Wow.
Hey, Jamie, pull up who plays Mr. Potato Head.
Oh man.
Worth it?
It was worth it. I would like to see Joe.
Hey Jamie, can you
Can you pull up?
Hey Jamie, can you put together Mr. Potato Head? And Joe just has a Mr. Potato Head box for him to play with.
Yeah.
over
Oh, yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Jamie, can you put the big googly eyes on him?
Yep.
Hey,
I want to see those googly eyes on him.
Hey Jamie, put kissy lips on Mr. Potato Head.
We are ending the podcast, so please don't send us any more questions. Instead, you can just send us remembrances, thank yous.
Yes.
You
you can send money questions.
can
still.
send money questions. Why not? Those would be sent to advancedansweringtechniques@gmail.com. We haven't gotten any of these. We haven't gotten any except for Justin has sent us without provocation a thank you for the end of the podcast. But if anybody else does want to send something in, we'll gladly play it. We're not begging for these. They don't have to be
No.
sent in.
No.
And it probably won't make us reflect differently on all the time and
Yeah.
effort that we put into this over the
Yeah.
last 2 years.
Yeah.
It probably won't change the complexion of that at all for us if nobody could be bothered
Yeah.
to.
I will say.
After everything we've done for them.
Right.
I will say, if we don't get any thank yous or anything, I personally am going to feel a little taupe.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.